guys, welcome back to Exposed. If I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you'd stay and sub. It's comments time. And I'm now finally where I need to be. Oh, I can see myself if I do it like this. Before, I've had the page I'm working on takes up half the screen, but I had it on a little more than half, and I could only see like this much of myself, and I wasn't really sure what it was doing half the time. So then when I ended up scooching down and ending up on the floor instead of in the screen, I never saw it happening. So I'm going to leave it here now so I can see what I'm doing. Right. Why has it made it do that? I had it set exactly. Oh, for the love of Pete. Right. SM sucks. The Spidey commenter is full of it. I'm wondering who it is. It's obviously someone that liked Lisa. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise they wouldn't have paid to go and see the membership thing, because you're not going to pay $25 to go and listen to someone you don't like. So she obviously liked her. So I don't know why she's on the Gossip Bakery standing up for her, because the women on there ain't going to take that lying down. Do you know what I mean? That they really do not like Lisa, and she can say whatever she likes. They're not going to agree with her. Bonnie, I haven't seen any advertisements. Yay! Good, I'm glad. I thought YouTube would stick them on anyway. No, they see I can't see what video I'm talking about. I need to make this bigger. It was that one, wasn't it? Normally YouTube don't care, and they put them on anyway, but I'm glad they haven't, because it's so annoying, because you're in the middle of listening to something and then it's like, Chewy.com, book your holiday to wherever. It's like, fuck off. I think the lip liner she was talking about was from Anastasia. Thank you. I love that you sounded like an owl saying from who. That was great. But it's like we're supposed to know. We're supposed to be fucking psychic when we watch her videos. Wow, I'm not questioning Spidey sense. That's really sad that she's so insecure that she needs to spend money. Do you think her hubby told her not to put Cool Girls in the title because he thought it sounded stupid? Probably. So if she's so unhappy, why is she so nasty and condescending about people? I'm totally confused. So she's going to spill everything on her YouTube channel. Yeah, I won't hold my breath. Another fun video. Thank you, Bonnie. Kismet, can't her followers see that she's mentally deranged? I keep asking the same thing. Obviously they don't, do they? She lives in her own mind reality. Really needs some professional intervention soon before she makes herself deathly ill. I think she's deathly ill already. Can you not? She's like that when she's showing stuff. It's like that when she's showing. I don't know if you can see my hand or not, because I've made this bigger now. See if I could move me over that way a bit. Can I make this smaller? No. I wanted to make it the little one. And then that. Oh, right. I can see myself now. Right, I think we might have figured it out. How long's it taken me? Joyce. To Lisa, everything has to be sexy, pretty or vibey. Her newest word of the week, chic. I know. I'm going to find whoever said that to her and give them a talking down to. 41:15 to 41:28.
How beautiful this is. This is...
I need to read what you said, don't I? I checked twice to make sure it wasn't just a trick of the camera, but her hands are shaking badly. I don't think it was intentional. It happened a couple of other times in the video as well. Yeah, I've mentioned it a few times, Joyce, that she needs food. She needs to eat. And she's like, oh, I'm not going to eat until 10 o'clock at night because, you know, I don't need it. And then she ends up doing that.
This is, I think this is the first one I ever got, right when they started selling this on Sephora. Look at that.
And she can't open anything either, because she's like that and fiddling with it. It's quite sad, really. Wanda, In Lisa's Friday haul, she was talking about the big family vacation and Will was taking a friend, so that made me happy. Yeah, me too. I'm glad he's got someone on his wavelength that he can chat to and not be stuck with her patting his head. Oh, he can brush his teeth, look. I think the sister-in-law could become a millionaire if she told her side of the story. That's a membership or Patreon channel I might pay to join. Oh, I'd be there in a shot, Wanda. Me and you, front row. Please, miss, can we ask a question? Hannah, please do her latest Friday haul. I've already done it, Hannah, I think. Wanda, in her Friday haul, she's really fretting about going out of town with her family. She basically says she doesn't want to go. She says it's because she just loves being right where she is, making videos. Who says that, and who doesn't want to be with their family on vacation? How does that make her kids feel? If I was her daughter, I would tell her to keep her ass at home. Yes, snap. I was talking to it about Jed, and I said to him, you know, could she not go and hold their coats while they're on the rides and wave as they go past? And it's like, take pictures and that type of thing. What the fuck? She was on about make sure and pay attention when they're little because that time goes so fast. So does this time where they want to go on holiday with you. They won't want to go on holiday with you forever. Zoia. Wow, she's normally dizzy, but my goodness, she was extra today. Blah, blah, it was so yummy. Okay. Oh, look, a butterfly. Thank you for taking one for the team, Jules. Thank you. She was a bit skitty today, wasn't she? Or whenever that was. Wanda, this is why Lisa has to copy what other women are wearing on the street or copy someone on Pinterest, because if she tries to dress herself or pick out an outfit to wear, you get a white, thin, lilac sundress with an olive green wool blazer 3 sizes too big, with Lisa in the background saying, love it. She really is a fashionista. She's fucking clueless, isn't she? Gretchen, so cheap plastic boots are the way if you can't afford $3,000 for a pair of boots. I am a boot person, and believe me, you can find great leather boots at great prices. Of course you can. And like I said, Dr. Martin boots, they're indestructible normally, unless you work at Butlins as a shally maid. But yeah. Oh, it only works if they've got YSL on the heel. Helen, I would much prefer an hour of Jules showing earrings. Thank you. Oh, I must get them and show you the ones I was talking about. Anyway. Julia, I prefer real people, not all the Photoshop bullshit crap. Yes, same. Thank you. Katja, when the cats walk across the room, they're acting crazy. When Brooke's upstairs steaming her clothes, the house is crazy and full of people. Lisa is just so bizarre. She wouldn't know crazy if it hit her around the head, would she? Stop being vain with your eyes, Lisa, and wear some damn readers. She's got the weirdest eyes though, hasn't she, Em? Because she wears one contact. Because one eye sees close up and one sees far away. I don't know how that works, but... Christina, RMS, if you're listening, please do not collaborate with this dim-witted dumpkin. That'll be another one that'll bite the dust, if they do. Hannah, thank you, Jules. You're welcome, Hannah. Was that the one you wanted me to do? Yeah. Apologies for shit we would never know was happening if she didn't bring it up. Hannah, no. I don't believe for a second Will reads the Gossip Bakery. Exactly. Why would he? But I saying Tech Help did. He even knows there's a thing, and he's like, yeah, that's somewhere where old women hang out and talk bollocks. It's like not somewhere he'd want to go. So Hannah, Lisa enjoys talking to and about herself. Full stop. Exactly. Donna, why Lisa does Why, Lisa, does everyone you look at and talk of are girls or young women decades and decades younger than you as your inspiration for what to wear? Why? Lisa, in case your rose-coloured glasses as you peer into your magic mirror doesn't show you reality, I'll be happy to tell you again. You have not been a young woman and definitely not a girl for decades. Eons even. Get a grip. This is embarrassing. I'm not a holiday girl. You're not a girl. Hannah, wouldn't surprise me if Lisa cuts the holidays short and flies back early. Yep, wouldn't surprise me either, Hannah. Claire, or goes shopping every day. Yep. Peg, to work on her mood board. Who has a mood board? The only time I ever knew anybody have a board like that is when they were decorating a room. And they were like picking out bits that they liked and they put it all together and got an idea of what they wanted to do with the room they were decorating. And that was on fucking changing rooms. It was professional interior designers on the telly. It's like I've never known anyone day to day have a sodding mood board. Ooh, you are spoiling us. Now I have something to look forward to watching tonight. Thank you, I'm trying to do at least one a day. I'm a couple of a day. I think I'm a day ahead of myself. Well, no, I'm not, because the last one I thinged is going up tonight and then this will go up with it, but hopefully I'll record some tonight for the next day, so I'm sort of a day ahead of myself so that I'm not feeling under pressure to get stuff out, or if I don't film a day I know there's something there. Lena, I'm convinced she suffers from some kind of mental illness. Yep, she does. Sure she does. Along with being a narc, I'm sure she's got OCD or ADHD, or she's on the spectrum or something. Lena, I'm convinced she has some kind of mental illness. Is her family in denial? She needs to see a psychiatrist ASAP. She does, but they won't send her there. I don't know why. It's like you have tough love sometimes. Oh, come on. 55 years old, still showing her belly. Truly tacky. 75, Lena. Elizabeth gets cross. Claire, watching the start of this video about the tanning, I immediately thought of being Mrs. Dudley. Woman, 39, and she's just been diagnosed with skin cancer. Luckily she spotted something odd going on and caught it early, but it could have been a very different story. That's a scary thing, isn't it, skin cancer? And what if you're single and you've got something on your back and you don't see it? At least if you're in a couple, there's some chance of your partner seeing you unclothed, so they'd spot something on your back or whatever. But what if you don't see it? That's scary. See, I'm just thinking about back in the day. I hated the sun. Like I've said, I used to hide from it all the time because I didn't tan. I burnt, and I fucking hated being in the sun. But my mum was a sun worshipper. She'd drag me to Brighton, where it was just rocks, not sand. She'd hire a deck chair for herself and then paint herself in oil and just lie there cooking. And then if I said anything, she was like, I'll walk down to the sea and go for a paddle. Not that you'd be watching me at age 5 and I could have got washed away, but who cares? Because if I did, then that'd be better for you. But I used to say, I don't like walking on the rock. Oh, stop whinging. And it's like, have you ever tried walking bare feet on the rocks on Brighton Beach? It's not fun. But anyway, I'm off on a tangent about my mother. But they're so alike. Donna, Jules, I just snorted, hooted, and damn near pissed myself from hysterical laughing when you said she can't find sexy at the end of the driveway. Love to everyone. That's what she used to do. Do you remember back in the day? She'd have her Find Your Sexy t-shirt on and she'd be posing at the end of her driveway, and we all used to say she's not going to find it there. Hamburger helper hands. Not a clue. Had to back up to be sure she said what I thought I heard. Yep, she said what we hear. Are sheets, candles. Those are not things I wear. Maybe a sheet if going to a toga party. Huh? What we wear are sheets. I don't remember that bit. Sorry, Donna. My head's gone. Bo, Lisa has now realised how much sun damage she's done to her skin since she doesn't believe in sunscreen and only wears a hat to try and protect her face. She's as dumb as they come. But that's the thing. She was only saying it a couple of weeks ago about, I love to sit out in the sun. And now, and she put her legs in the sun for vitamin D. And now she wants to pull all the skin off her legs to get new skin. It ain't never going to look like it used to, Lisa. You're going to put yourself through all this burning and peeling and shite for nothing. Talking of which, on Reddit I follow Project Pan. You know when you finish something and you show the empty thing. And someone just showed a tube that they'd finished and said it really worked well on acne scars. And I wanted to tell Will in case he had any scars, but I don't... Do you know what I mean? I don't want to tell Lisa because then she'll annoy the child. Well, he's not a child, is he? She'll annoy him to keep doing things. And it's like, it's just skin, Lisa. Has she never had a spot in her life? She must be one of these people that was so lucky never had a spot and she thinks that equals dirty when it doesn't. Oh, Claire. Oh, Jules, just ignore the pronoun idiots. It's all about control. Life is so much easier when you know that there are two sexes. It's okay, you don't have to read this out. I know the minefield it is, believe me. Yeah, see, I don't care if you want to be a cat. I'm not asked. I just said to someone on a thread on Reddit yesterday, I said, I'm going to get fucking voted down to hell. I know it. But they were going on about this YouTube beauty guru who's brought out a new line of clean skincare, I think it was. And they were saying she's a fucking idiot. Clean's a scam. That she's anti-vax and anti-sunscreen and blah, 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 blah. So I said, I know I'm going to get voted down to hell, but can someone please explain to me how someone can say they identify as a cat, have them pronouns, and they get treated with respect, and somebody who says they don't use sunscreen or they don't want to have a vaccine gets shouted at. And they said because the first one is harmless. And I said, yeah, but they're both a choice. If you're going to stand up for one lot of people and say they deserve to be treated respectfully, so does everybody. You can't just pick and choose. You're right, it's a fucking minefield. I don't care what they call themselves. It's like there was a programme years ago and me and Jed always say it. I think it was an insurance one. I can't even remember what the advert was for. But there was a bloke in it and he's like, I want to be a tree. And we used to laugh about that. Now people are identifying as trees. And it's like, was that predictive programming back in the day? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't care what you wear, who you sleep with, what your pronouns are. I don't give a fuck. I just want everyone to be safe and everyone to be treated with respect. Simple. But no, let's have a row about it instead. Idiots. Bo, you're right, Jules. She hates that she's going to Florida with her family and all those people she mentioned. She says she'd rather be doing videos. She gives 3 shits about her family, but her minions will be saying in her comments, oh, Lisa, you're the best. Always thinking about us. Never thinking of her family, no. Always thinking of herself. Us is her code word for me. Cynthia, leaving a pet with a broken jaw in the locked garage just provides evidence this Lisa moron has no empathetic component in her brain. Makeup. Oh, in her brain makeup. Right, sorry, I'm thinking of makeup. You know who else does shit like that because they have no capability for empathy? Serial killers. Exactly. I reckon she would be, only she's too lazy. So, like I said about Laurie, it's all the cleaning up. They wouldn't be able to do it. Lisa's lack of empathy explains why she suddenly includes stories about topics that appear here on Jules's channel. She's trying to mimic behaviours that she thinks normal people are capable of, but her imitations are huge failures because she cannot grasp what it means to have empathy and to really care about others. That's why she blocks comments, and she's constantly creating a new mask to wear. Behind her mask is a very sad and mentally challenged person, and beside her there is no shortage of enablers who are happy to do anything for money. So true. So Lisa buys subs to then appear on the list for PR. I was just looking at that going, I was going to say PEEARE. What's that? I love that. PR. But that's how she says it. It's really annoying. Then she lists links, and when folks hit that link, she gets her payday. So she could give a hoot as to whether the views match subs. Exactly, she don't care. But that is the thing. That's what she's paying for the subs for. So she gets PR, and it's like, really? I am so fucking tempted, so tempted to write to Refa and ask them what the fuck are they doing. Really pissed me off. I got some brushes from them as a treat for Christmas and my birthday, and now it's like, really? You just gave them to her and she didn't even do an explanation of what one. No. Jules, Hamburger Helper was a boxed mix that stretched ground beef for quick dinners. The marketing showed a cartoon character wearing a big puffy white glove. It was around in the early 1800s when Lisa was a girl. So what is it then? Like herbs and spices and things? I'm going to have to look it up. So that was the limit of her cooking, wasn't it? Something in a jar and something in a box. Donna, signing for her parcel is so stressful to her because she has to have it now. Yeah. So missing the delivery will probably put her in the hospital with a nervous breakdown if she had to wait one extra day. Those of you that haven't been here from the get-go or haven't watched Lisa before, she went out with John once back in the day. They went out for a meal. They came home and there was a daggone tag on the doorknob. So she made John drive to the UPS thing. Depot, so that she could get her parcel. She didn't have the fucking patience to fill in the form, send it back and get it another day. No, she wanted it now, and he better damn take her there now. Mystical fairies. I was belly laughing when she said that. I know. What did she say? I don't know what she said. She's just insane. Pardon me. Alice, I was thinking the same thing about her hair when you said that, Jules. She would look so much better. Those extensions are hideous. That bit of hair, when it's straightened, looks really nice. And a little bob, she can carry off a bob because she's got a long, thin face. But I believe she watches you and reads the comments. She blocked me on her channel, so I can't comment anymore. Oh, you're gone as well now, are you? That's how bulletproof she is. I don't even say anything mean or rude. I agree about Will. He doesn't care about the Gossip Bakery unless she has him brainwashed to think as she does. The only way he'd know about the Gossip Bakery in the first place would be from her. So what kind of mother is she to make her son read horrible things about his mum? No. And a lot of it, a lot of it's tongue-in-cheek. Sometimes they go a bit low, but not all the time. Most of the time they're like, here, it's just constructive criticism. But she can't stand that, can she? Cynthia, there is no space anymore between Lisa's nose and her top lip. What the fuck does she ever look at when she is doing to her face? What? Hang on. Does she ever look at what she's doing to her face? Like so many, they morph into freaky characters, don't they though? I read a thing and then I meant to go look and then I never bothered in the end. They were saying Donatella Versace had dissolved all the shit in her face and she was looking normal. Need to go find that. Me Smith, you're right about her hair, Jules. She would look so much better minus the extensions and with a cute shoulder length good cut. Also tone down the makeup and she honestly would be attractive. She's as fake as they come and as clueless as can be. I can't believe she even has the nerve to come on here and spew what she knows absolutely nothing about. She's crossed the line and has lost her mind. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Julie, Lisa is feeling panic because this is a family trip with other people, so she's going to have to act like a good mama and spend time with her kids and the other family instead of dragging everyone to the mall. That's what it is. Well done, Julie. I get her kids are older now, but so are mine. Now that we live in Florida, I just love when my 8-year-old granddaughter comes down to visit and we go to the theme parks. Her uncles, my sons, go on all the rides with her. I stand there and take pictures. Exactly! And wave as they fly by on a ride. That's what you're supposed to do. The best part is seeing their smiling faces when they get off the rides. I can no longer go on a lot of the rides anymore. I've had 4 spinal neck surgeries. But just being there with them makes my entire day. My heartfelt, gentle hugs go out to you with that, because backs are a bugger. I've watched Jed and it's not funny. But yeah, you do. I bet it's great fun when she gets off, the 8-year-old gets off the ride and she's buzzing, and then you realise your boys are buzzing too because they're still big kids. I was going to say big girls then. I didn't mean that. I meant big kids. That's what you do. You wave as they go by and you take pictures and you hold the shit that they can't take on the ride with them. She's clueless, that woman. Clueless. Clueless and empathyless. How much you want to bet that Lisa complains and says that the theme park isn't her thing and she goes off on her own shopping all day? That would be so embarrassing if she does that. Once again, I apologise for my long comment, but when it comes to Lisa, I can just go on and on. You can comment as much as you like, Julie. I've told you all. I don't care how much you comment. Sandpiper Lane. I wonder if Morgan can get Lisa's hair any more orange. She really did a number on it this time. Hannah, I agree. It looks worse after the photo. Panda, orange with cat piss yellow. What the fuck? Oh, we don't hold back, do we? Cynthia, Lisa cannot give Brookie a key because then she'd be giving up the control that she needs due to her narc state. That's probably what it is. But it's stupid though. She used to live there. It's her daughter. She's coming over to work. Give her a fucking key. Then she doesn't have to ring up and say, are you going to be in, Mama, when I come over at whatever time? Or will Daddy be in? It's like if you've got a key and you work there. Oh, talking of having keys at work. I worked for a newspaper in Cricklewood. It was the Cricklewood Chronicle. And I worked reception and sold advertising space. So I got there this morning and I was the first one there and it was like, oh, cool. I opened the door, let myself in. Then the alarm thing started beeping at me and I was like, shit, there's no one in to... So I went and turned the alarm off. Mooched around the office, nobody there, went and put the kettle on, sat down at one of the desks and realised that the clocks had gone forward or back or whatever the fuck it was, and I was there an hour early. I was so pissed off. I was so tempted to go home and come back because I lived close, but I didn't. I just got on and did an hour's work. Stupid. Cynthia, they aren't remembering you, Lisa. The brush company is simply chasing dollars like you are as well. Yep. They're done with me now, I think. Oh my God, is Lisa going to try and sell brushes? I know, there was a funny little comment there, wasn't there? Well, she'll have to try and outdo Tatty, because Tatty's just come out with a set of brushes, hasn't she? And Angelica Nyquist has got her own set of brushes. And then a lot of people like BK Beauty, and was it Angie, Hot and Flashy, she did her favourite set. So she'll have to beat all those people, which she won't. And she's always saying she really likes this double-ended brush. I do not like double-ended brushes. If you're standing that up in a fucking hurricane jar like she does with her others, you're ruining one end of the brush. No. So I've got this little thing. It's a toolbox. I don't know what came in it. It's got a little handle on the top, and then, you know, them closures that go down and then clip. I'm sure it came with makeup in it or something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so I put them in that because they can lie flat. But I just don't see. Please, companies, stop making double-ended brushes. I know it's to work out to be cheaper, but if people don't treat them properly, then they end up dying sooner, so it defeats the object. Lourdes, Jules, all I can say is that your videos are always so vibey. Can't wait until she uploads her fragrance video and you report back to us. I really don't want to do this fragrance one. Oh, it's so boyfriend beachy, sexy scent. Donna, am I the first comment? Hugs and love to Jules and everyone in our fabulous community. I don't know if you are, but loves and hugs back to you. Is there anyone else talking on the comment? No, it looks like you were the first. Yep. Yay! I've always wanted to do that on a video. You know when the kids do first? I think I got to do it once somewhere. Can't remember where now though. Elysium Pondu. Let me get this straight. She's not done tanning, but is going to put a body lotion containing AHA and retinol on, which will sensitize her to the sun, so her skin will burn and get even further damaged. She already resembles rawhide. My gosh, she's so profoundly stupid. Yay! Let's line up for melanoma. Flipping idiot. And why is she letting her cats roam outside? Read about what outdoor cats do to the environment. P.S. I hear you on the pronoun police, Jules. I won't ask questions or discuss that topic for fear of screwing up and being flayed alive. Can't they just understand that we're older and it's completely confusing to us and we're not being disrespectful, we just don't understand? That they're not going to get people on their side if they keep shouting and abusing people. It's not going to work like that. Right, what did you say? Yeah, she used to do that in the past. She'd go and have a laser peel in the winter, and then come the summer she'd go and lay back out on the beach. Fucking idiot. Holy crud, being southern is feminine. This woman needs to be checked into an institution. She's lost her last marble. I don't think she had any. Donna, Jules, it's Green Acres, the show she was talking about. Right, so if anybody knows what Green Acres is, that's where Mr. Haney's from. And he had a funny voice, apparently, because she says she does. Live Chill Life. That's a nice name. I just found your channel. Ah, hello. Or rather, it popped up in my algorithm. I used to watch Lisa. I stopped about 2.5 years ago. The constant consumerism is so unappealing to me. I don't have any feelings about her one way or the other, but I did not enjoy her content anymore. Totally understand that. Are you staying? Please stay. Bo, same thing with me. The overconsumption and constant contradicting herself, aka lies, did it for me. Yep. Slowly but surely people are waking up and saying, hang on a minute. Linda, I once heard Dolce & Gabbana called goat shit and banana. Called goat shit and banana, and now I can never hear it differently. Oh, that's it. It's done it for me now and all. Mystical Fairies is laughing. That's funny. Divine Wedding Bells. Oh, have you got Do you do a wedding channel? I'm going to have to go and look and see what's on your channel. Lol, a New York girl. She has no idea what or who a real New Yorker is, and maybe her deep thoughts should be focused on what's happening in the US and how democracy is at stake. Clueless and couldn't care less about the real world. Exactly. I'm not sure if you've been here before. Apologies if you haven't, I've forgotten you, but that looked like a new name to me. Bo, I don't know about the Sheila Fargel earrings, but I bought one of her necklaces years ago and it still looks like new. Maybe the quality has gone down while the price has gone up. Maybe. I remember back in the day when she started selling that. Do you remember the ring she had with the big balls on? I really wanted one of them, but it was like I wasn't ordering from her. Plus, I don't think she sold to the UK. Not Sheila. Lisa. But I couldn't find anywhere that would, like a UK shop that sold it, or someone that had shipped to the UK, so I never got one in the end. That being said, though, I probably wouldn't have got the size to fit my big fat fingers anyway, so... Trisha, Hamburger Helper is a convenience food product in a box consisting of pasta and a packaged sauce. You would add ground beef. On the front of the box is a big white gloved hand with a face. On another note, I'm not so sure that Morgan knows anything about hair. Right, so there was pasta in it. So that was, she used to say, we'll like that. See, I don't call that cooking. Who calls that cooking? That's assembling. You're just putting bits together. Cooking for me is cooking from scratch. But this was the kind of cooking she did and thought she was a perfect hostess and mother and what have you. Nick. On another note, I'm not so sure that Morgan knows anything about hair. If she can't colour the orange bits to match the extensions, then I'm really not sure what she's doing. I agree with you that she should just get rid of those extensions altogether. Of course, then Dum Dum wouldn't think she looks sexy without long blonde hair. Jules, you're a saint for getting through this video. Thank you. But that's the thing, she would look sexy with a bob. Lisa, if you're watching me, just when you get the extensions out for a move around, right, get Morgan to give you a blowout and see how your hair looks. And be honest with yourself, because you probably look really good. Don't bother putting them back in, and then your hair can be healthy and grow. It's not going to grow well or be healthy while you've got extensions in, pulling it from the root. And then when it does grow, leave it the fuck alone. Get highlights, don't get full bleach. Panda. Lisa drops personal info on a members only channel and expects the members will be loyal because they paid. Exactly. Dumb and greedy. Will probably googled her name and found a gold mine of sites. Her mistake for including them on YouTube. Her body needs a full laser treatment. Those lotions aren't going to do it. Nope. I still don't I can't see Will even bother in his hole to Google his mum. Mum does YouTube. That's all he's interested. Do you know what I mean? Oh, whatever. Kathy, I quit watching Lisa for good. She's an ungrateful, spoiled fake. All this manic depressive nut job does is brag. God forbid anything happens to her. God is watching her and her manic me bullshit. Those comments about homeless people on the corner and the woman in the elevator, I simply couldn't watch this judgmental, egotistical nut job. She's manic and on a roll today, isn't she? She needed a fucking cool down time on a fucking naughty step in a padded room. Peg, I don't think people should rip off others' ideas, says copycat Lisa. Mystical fairies. Isn't Lisa's tiger ring a copycat of another designer's tiger ring? Yep. Bonnie, I thought she was a woman of the world with her travelling. Oh, that's right. She wouldn't be the centre of attention. Yep. Peg, oh my God, she looks ridiculous in those jeans, doesn't she? Mystical Fairy says agree 100. Joyce, who knows why Will would read on the Gossip Baby? The Gossip Bakery. Maybe his friends have said, hey Will, there's a whole lot of gossip about your mommy on the internet, because I guarantee you that his friends get off on watching his mother. Oh, I would definitely share the info with you, lol. Hell, I'll donate the money and you can join in and tell us all. Thank you, you're so sweet. If you do that, I will be eternally grateful. Joyce, isn't it funny how Lisa gets freaked out when she has to go on holiday with her family, but when she goes out of town on her own, she's as happy as Larry. Funny that. Wanda, there is something wrong with that, seriously wrong. Who would rather be alone and go shopping than be with their family? Something is wrong with her. Mystical Fairies, I agree. This reaction to going on holiday with family is not normal. But she thinks it is, and that everyone's going to be behind her. Oh my gosh, have you got to... fucking... what is it? What do people say? What do people say? Like lower your standards and have you got to rough it with the family, that type of thing. Slum it. That's it. Trisha, I'm sorry, but those Gap jeans look absolutely terrible on her. If they hadn't been written about with Hailey Bieber, she wouldn't have given them a second look. When is she going to realise that not everything worn by a celebrity is going to look good on her? Her brain has not developed since she was a teenager. How old are the people that follow her? They're all around her age, obviously, but I don't get it. Barbara, my whole life is a mood board. Rachel, I've heard the phrase several times that someone just likes to hear themselves talk, but I've never actually witnessed it until now. When she goes up inside in her head, she's narrating to herself and then literally fascinated by what she says. I know, it's funny to watch as well, isn't it? Dumb as hell. Joyce, that body cream is 100% Lisa's excuse why she can't go to the theme park, because Mama can't go in the sun now. Otherwise she would have waited until they got home from the family holiday. Exactly. She was desperate for something to get her out of having to go to theme parks. Mystical Fairies, agree 100, or she could wear long sleeve tops. Exactly. It wouldn't kill her, would it? Wonder, Hamburger Helper is a box meal in America that has noodles and cheese and you just add the hamburger meat. Or they have Tuna Helper or all different kinds and you just add the hamburger meat. But the box has a big white cartoon glove on all the boxes. Cool. Tell me you add tuna to the Tuna Helper, please. Not hamburger to tuna. Joyce, you can see that Lisa's filters are set to high heaven on this video because there's absolutely no evidence of the hole in her nose. That's when you know she's gone off the deep end with the filters, isn't it? Bonnie, how ironic, cheap and cheerful. She doesn't feel it's right to link an Amazon find because she feels that would be ripping people off. Says the woman who has a ton of links for commission. No, she wants you to buy the $250 one. It would mean more money for her. Exactly, Bonnie. Joyce, holy hell, a 55-year-old woman has gotten pretty good with a shower cap. My 12-year-old granddaughter can put on a goddamn shower cap when she doesn't want to get her hair wet. Mystical Fairies, I couldn't believe she said that out loud. Joyce, she's an odd dog. Isn't she though? Do you think she thought she just said that in her head? That'd be even funnier, wouldn't it? Wanda, whoever told her the word chic can't be part of the Jules Club anymore. No. And while I'm here, let's address the mood board. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't have a mood board. I think we made those in kindergarten. We don't have time to go through the internet and paste and copy things I like for my fantasy life. She pisses me off. 479. The audacity of an almost 60-year-old woman trying to copy the style and dress like Hailey Bieber. She's in her 20s. Those jeans look ridiculous on her. I feel like we are witnessing a mental health crisis in an old woman who refuses to see herself as an almost grandmother and can't accept that she's not a teenager anymore. The thing is, I'm sure at night when she takes off that mask of makeup and under all the fake eyelashes and hair extensions, she looks and hates the reality that reflects in the mirror. Just the old face with plastic surgery of the old Lisa liar. That's the thing. That's what I keep saying with these people who live with filters on all the time and what have you. When they turn and see what they actually look like in a mirror and about, they get depressed then. Patty cakes. Will is early 20s. I have 2 boys and 3 girls. My boys couldn't care less about anything related to gossip. If Will is reading this, it would really surprise me. Yeah, me too. I can't see it. Mystical fairies. She was something else in this video. Her narcissism was really showing in this video. I feel so sorry for Will. No one is forcing her to go on the rides, but can't she at least go and watch? Maybe take photos and spend time with her family? Nope, apparently not. MJ, 751. I, for one, do not care if Will reads on the bakery. As to who believes Will actually wastes his time to go on a gossip bakery where it's just a bunch of middle-aged women complaining about other middle-aged women. If he was a minor child, I would. But then again, if he was, I would advise her to take care of her responsibility, kids, first before putting on her show-off videos on YouTube. But she wouldn't. Prime example is when Jules tried to advise her about how Brooke was being naughty online and she blocked Jules. It's not our responsibility at the bakery to protect Will from gossip about Lisa when Lisa gets handsomely compensated to show off stuff and calls it a job when it's really feeding her addiction, and couldn't care less about her own household to stop her social media for the peace of mind. I don't think he is though, do you, MJ? I really don't think he's reading the bakery. I just can't see it. He may have, and I will at the utmost, the thing, I can't, my head's not working today. I might give it that he looked once, if someone told him about it. Or if he walked in when Brooke was reading it or whatever. He might have looked once, but I can't see him reading it all the time. I just don't see him reading it full stop, but hey, that's me. Bonnie. God, it seems like her video was 8 hours long. I know, didn't it drag? Mystical Fairy. She just drones on and on about nothing. Mystical Fairies, 5652 to 5703. Why did you fucking buy it then?
I got this necklace and it's a little like womp. I mean, it's cute, but it's not, what should I say here? It doesn't compare to the J. Crew one.
It doesn't. I hate it when she says that. Exactly. Why did she buy it? Because she needs things to buy. Oh, look, add to cart. Oh, look, add to cart. Oh, look. And then she uses the excuse that she puts things in the cart to think about for later, and then John ends up buying everything in the cart, so it isn't her fault. Bonnie. Interesting that she mentioned her Virgo wardrobe could be for everyone. I wonder if she watched your video. I wonder. Thank God, listening to Lisa just drained me. Now the best video. Comments. Yay! You don't have to watch her, Bonnie, honestly. I know how hard it is to sit through a Lisa video. Why don't you put your advertisements back on? Don't you get extra money from that? I get money from them, yeah, when you reach a certain level. But what I did was I clicked a button that says demonetize this channel, and that's it. It's gone. I can get it back in 30 days. What I might do is do the odd video now and then, but I'm quite liking the fact that you don't have to watch thing. I'll explain it to you properly in an email, Bonnie. Mystical Fairies. Her new simple and minimal makeup look is exactly the same as every other time she does her makeup. It looks exactly the same. My makeup is minimal and simple. Bit of eyeshadow, mascara, lipstick or lip gloss and I'm done. Sometimes I add in highlighter, but that's it. Literally takes me 5 minutes. I wish I was one of those 5 minutes and out the door girl, but I'm not, because my fucking eyes, right? I have to take my glasses off to do my eyes. So then I need a 10 times magnification mirror to see what I'm doing. So I do that. Then I have to put these back on to see, do I look like a clown? And it's such a pain. I wish I could get my eyes zapped and I could see. That'd be so much fun. Like I said to Jed, it'd be so nice to wake up in the night and need the loo and not have to fumble around for glasses. Bonnie, huggy earrings are comfortable as well. Have you checked those out? The ones I've got are little, they're only tiny. They're not really big. Little tiny hoops. So I'd say they're classed as huggies. But whatever it is about them, my ears don't like them. So maybe it's just that make. I don't know. Maybe I need to buy, because they're gold plated. So maybe I should just have little silver ones to put in when I sleep. I don't know. I'll get there in the end. MJ, 1641. What a freaking moron.
He suggested this, which is the Skin Better Science. I've never heard of this, but
Alpha Ret Body Overnight Cream. Oops, where did we go? What a freaking moron. Who goes on a Florida vacation and starts a body peeling system? She's almost 60. Her skin is not going to change. Matter of fact, and it's not a peeling system, then my bad, because I had to guess, since she never comes out and gives info. She just goes on and on and on about nothing and explains nothing and tells us nothing but we're supposed to know. 22-23, lol. No, she didn't, Jules. So you didn't know to use resurfacing pads on your body to improve the look of your... No, she didn't, Jules. Remember, someone had to leave her a comment about moving the shower head position as to not wet her hair while showering. She thought that was such a genius idea. It's like the other day someone said about tying a ribbon on her case. Oh, that's really smart. And she wanted to be a teacher and she thinks she's a life coach. Sure, Jan. Mystical Fairies made it to the end. Thanks for the video, Jules. Oh dear, that's another womble I owe you. 3911, sorry, MJ, 3911. Oh my god, I wasn't going to comment. Right, let's see.
we get one life. We get one life. Let's make the most of every day and everything. Our car, our home, our family, our travel.
Our car, our home, our family. Make the most of every day. There you go, Lisa. Go to the amusement park. Don't spend the entire week on your laptop under a fucking umbrella. Slightly heated there. Oh my god, I wasn't going to comment because I've left so many. You can leave as many as you like. I've exhausted my own self. Sorry, Jules, but I just can't let this go. Sorry. Stop saying sorry. But she wants her one life and to make the most of it. But then the order in which she starts with this is funny and very telling. The car, okay. Her home, and then mentions the family. Very telling. Shit, Mum. Then she continues with what to wear, PJs, her sheets, candles, not. What I cook for my family, how we spend the evenings winding down, how we share funny memes on our family text chain. No, everything is so weird, unlike her mum, and more like a selfish bitch. Seems like she actually hates her life. She's starting to live more and more like her fantasy life. What exactly? It's like the four of us are always laughing about fucking something, and it's like I keep forgetting that Madam's got the ears of a bat, and when she's in the loo, because half of the bathroom's actually in the bedroom, it's stupid, but anyway. It's not actually, well, there's a wall. I can't see. But she'll be in there on the loo, and Jed and I will be talking, and then she'll come in afterwards and go, what was that about something? And then we have to explain it to her. But it's like she never has proper funny stories of shit that happens with her family at all, ever. The only time she ever says anything is hotch this that Brooke said when she was little, and things that Will said when he was little. Nothing about now. Joyce, Lisa doesn't want to support anyone she thinks is ripping off another person's work, like she did with her tiger ring. She saw it and ripped off the design and sold it for twice the price it was on Amazon. Oh, she didn't do that, did she? MJ, mood board. You have too much on your time on your hands, Lisa. 38:31.
Oh, your whole life is a mood board, and it's fabulous. It really is.
Sorry, respectively to whomever has one, but if I were Lisa at her age, if I'm not with my husband or grandchildren or children, I don't want to be wanting what social media has trending or selling. I want to live free of that, hopefully when I'm her age. Last comment, I think. But that's the thing, you're a family type of person. My head is not with it today, so ignore me, people. But most of us, the thing that comes first is our family. Not with Lisa, obviously. Joyce, Lisa talks and talks and talks, but never says anything. It's just word salad. Lisa, that extra heel thing, it's called an insole. Robin, psychobabble. Not you, sweet, lovely Jules, lol. Thank you. Thanks for the flowers. MJ, ha ha ha. 1:12:30. Photoshop much. Little Miss Sun-dried damaged skin.
When I go to New York and I go on different trips.
Is that even her? I think that might just be a picture of somebody with the thing, because they seem to have nicer nails than her. Yeah, I think that's what she thinks she looks like when she looks in a mirror. I don't think it's actually her. Oh, we got to the end. Right, anyone on the naughty step? Nope. Anyone come in while I was talking? No. So, we made it to the end, and if you made it to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.